These are my 3 coded pull stations. They're all about 60 years old, and when you pull one, it uses some gears and wheels in the back to spin what's called a code wheel. This right here is the code wheel. And as you can see, there's some bumps in it that send out a specific code. And if you know the codes to all the different coded pull stations in the building back then you would be able to know exactly which pull station got pulled when you hear the alarms go off, and you would know the likely area that the fire is in. It's kind of like an early version of addressable. Over the years, I've only ever had Edwards coded pull stations. They're really great, I love them, but I think it's finally time to add a couple more coded pull stations to the collection that are not Edwards. So behind these coded pull stations are 2 boxes. Let's go ahead and unbox them and see what's inside. Hopefully it's nothing too alarming. No pun intended. Alright. We'll read that later. Here it is. Dun, da, da, da. I'm sure you can see it. Here it is. It is a couch coded pull station. Here it is. This one does the code 452, and it does have a sticker on it that says this alarm calls the fire department, so it probably was hooked up to a monitored system. Let's take a look at the back of it. Oh, yeah, that plastic piece has definitely seen some better days. It's pretty opaque. And then it does look like the wires down here have unfortunately been cut. However, I can still probably get around wiring this up. I might have to strip the wires and take them out and then just bring them in through this top part up here. Thankfully it looks like there's enough wire down here I can still strip them. But I guess the big question is, does it work? Let's go ahead and pull it, and if we hear gears winding around in the back, then I guess it works. We'll see. Here we go. Oh wow, this is hard. Oh shoot. Oh! Alright, I did not even see the glass brake rod. Alright. Well, I guess that does have glass in it, which I did not even see. But it does work, as you can hear. It does sound pretty healthy. Okay, that's box 1 of 2. Let's go ahead and see what's in this box. Here we go. All right. Oh. You can see a much less opaque gearbox. Looks like the code is 221. Let's pull it all the way out. Here it is. Dun, da, da, da. Wow, it's huge. Wow. I have never, also by the way, I've never seen a coded fire alarm pull station like this. But here it is. Wow, this is big. Here it is compared to the couch pull station. And then here is an Edwards coded pull station. Pretty big, isn't it? So this pull station has a logo that says A on it, and that actually stands for the company Acme. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it, but it's Acme Fire Alarm Co. or Fire Alarm Company. And it says pull here, open door, pull handle, fire alarm. And then it gives you the code, which is 221. And it has the New York stripe on it, which is probably pretty rare on a coded pull station. But let's go ahead and try pulling this down. Oh wow, that takes some force. Oh wow, look at that. It looks like this pull station gives a little cheat sheet with all the different pull stations that were in this building and all their different codes. So here's the inside. It looks like you take this right here and you pull it all the way down, and then it'll probably release back up. Yep, Acme Fire Alarm Co. out of New York. this is the moment of truth. Let's go ahead and pull it and see if it works. Wow, this one's hard to pull. Sounds like it works. There it is. You can see the wheel spinning there. Wow. This is cool. This is all really cool stuff. Here is the information tag that was on the inside of the pull station. It says local fire alarm station number 221. In case of fire, pull lever down and let go. To call fire department, direct person to the box located at blank to operate the same and remain there to direct fire companies to the fire. Also use the telephone and call fire headquarters. And then it says manual stations, and it gives a list of all the different manual stations that were located in that building, which it looks like there were quite a few. It was a 6-story building with a cellar and a subcellar, so it was quite a big building. I think it was probably a college because one of the locations is a lecture hall, but I'm not sure. This pull station being 221, it was located on 2 Alpha floor, and it was located in the northeast staircase number 1. In the bottom here, there were a couple automatic transmitters. There was a sprinkler system which had the code 10-1, and then there was a smoke detection system which had the code 10-2. And then at the very bottom it says persons tampering with this system or transmitting false alarms will be subject to arrest and a fine of not less than $20 by order of the fire commissioner. Oh wow, $20. And then there's a very small date down here. It says 8/17/67, which probably means this pull station was made around 1967. That is 58 years ago. I don't know about you, but this is a very cool, well-kept piece of history in my opinion, and I'm super happy to have this in the collection. So we have the Acme coated pull station, we have the couch coated pull station. Between these two, I've definitely got some work to do. I'm going to dust them up, refurb them up, strip out the wires back here so that I can wire this one up. Still have to figure out how to wire this one up. And then yeah, I'm going to wire both these up in series. I'm thinking about also, if I'm doing these two, I might as well wire up an Edwards coated pull station as well. And then what I'm thinking about doing is wiring all these up to a vintage horn, kind of like this maybe. And then making a video showing how each of these pull stations work, showing that they work, hopefully they work, and then kind of seeing how each of their codes run with the new horn. That's probably going to be a part 2, however, because I got a lot of work to do between now and then, and this video is getting long enough. So in the meantime, if you want to learn and see more about coated pull stations, I made a really great video on them a while back with my Edwards pull stations. Definitely go check that out. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.